Last week on Pokemon What If, I discussed what would happen if Ash had caught the giant tentacruel in the anime. Today we will be discussing Ash and his traded Raticate from the anime. Sign in and get ready to join the discussion below as I explain what if Ash had never traded back his Raticate. In the episode Battle Aboard the St.Anne, Ash was offered to trade his Butterfree for a gentleman's Butterfree after a battle. Ash battled this gentleman's Raticate and beat it, and his prize? To trade the winning Pokemon for the losing one. What a deal! That said, Ash still trades the gentleman anyways, despite having second thoughts. Eventually, Ash realizes what he did later, and that he wanted his Butterfree back. But what if Ash didn't trade that Raticate back? What if Ash kept his Raticate? We'll begin after Ash reached land. Ash finally reached land. Thinking about everything that had happened, one thing continued to return to his thoughts. Butterfree, he said. I shouldn't have traded it. He knew that he would never see that trainer again. He had to accept what had happened. Ash would decide to battle with his Raticate several times to try and understand it and its abilities. Being a traded Pokemon, Raticate would grow stronger and be a core Pokemon for Ash. And Ash would win the Poke League and go on to have a son, and he would name that son Joey and give him a Rattata bred from his own godlike Raticate. The end. Just kidding, but leave me a like if you think that really should have been the end anyways. Back to the video. Ash would continue his journey, but instead of using Butterfree to attack the giant tentacruel, it wouldn't be there, and Ash would have to use his Raticate to battle instead. However, the episode Bye Bye Butterfree wouldn't occur in the same way, since Ash would no longer have his Butterfree. Instead, Ash would just use Pidgeotto to save all the Butterfree in the episode. The pink Butterfree would be very grateful to Ash and would ask to join him, and once again Ash would have a Butterfree. But this wouldn't stop him from regretting what he originally did. It would actually make it worse, and he would be reminded of his first captured Pokemon all the time. And going forward, Ash would be presented with times where he might have released his Pokemon. When it came time for Primeape to be released to train, Ash would remember what he did with his Butterfree and refuse, keeping him on his team, along with Pidgeot. Because Ash's team would slightly change, he would have a better chance at the Poke League, but ultimately fail once again because of his Charizard. There could be the potential that Ash would win the Poke League if he used his Pidgeot. It would seem that going against Richie's Pikachu, Sparky, Pidgeot was at a severe disadvantage anyways. The odds are that he would have still lost. But that what if will be for another day. Ladies and gentlemen, this small change would seem to more than likely encourage Ash to keep his Pokemon rather than trade or release them. Do you agree with my video, or do you think something else would have happened? Let me know your Pokemon what if ideas in the comments below. I've been PokeStuff, and thanks for watching.
Congratulations! Wow. You guys are way lucky!
Here's a bonus for you. Remember that gentleman from earlier? The one who had Raticate? Well, in a later episode, Time Warp heals all wounds. Ash actually does encounter that gentleman again. And though it's a small cameo, it's still there. What if, instead, Ash met him and traded back for his old Butterfree? Now that's something to think about.